So I wanted to do a weekly Q&A just to kind of connect with the members of the group and answer your questions. So I got a really good question from Jamie, and she's saying, how do you motivate yourself every day instead of hiding under the covers? So this is a very important question because every single person who experiences chronic pain, they just want to stay in bed all day, including me. You know, you wake up and the first thing you think about is, where is the pain? Where do I feel it? How many pills do I have to pop today? Like, all you think about is how you're going to survive the day so that you can go back to bed again and rest. And it could really be just demoralizing. It could really put you in a bad mood. And this question kind of comes at a good time because last week I had a really bad flare-up, and I think I posted that on the group. So I haven't had a flare-up in many months. But I have been so exhausted lately, and my nutrition was not on point. I was also writing about that, and I was kind of anticipating something to go wrong. So I had a really bad flare-up, and it put me really down. I was very sad for a couple days. I was planning on filming workouts and doing few things, and then my body just gave up on me. I couldn't move. So it was a whole weekend. I was on the couch just watching stuff on TV and making soup, you know, just resting, because first of all, I couldn't do much. Like, even walking to the kitchen and back was really painful. So, you know, like, I really couldn't do much. And the second thing was that I really allowed myself to take a break from everything. You know, I wasn't checking my phone. I wasn't doing much on my blog. And even though there's that voice in my head telling me about all the things that need to get done and everything that I'm so behind on. But at the same time, I decided to, you know, quiet that voice down and listen to my body. So that's the first thing. If you need to rest and stay under the cover, you should do that, because that's what your body is telling you, and you have to listen to it. So I have put some notes down that I want to just go through. So the first thing that I usually do is I take advantage of that time off to reconnect with myself and with my body. So anything that really helps me kind of reflect on what I was doing, you know, and I think about the pain, and I think of it as a messenger. I always think of the pain as a messenger about what's going on. I mean, if there was no pain, you would have no idea that there's something wrong, right? So I would take a break and just think of all the things that has been going on in my life, and if there were any things that were stressful to me that I didn't process properly, I will write them down. I will just take the time to really feel those things and feel connected to my body again. I stopped drinking coffee and milk. So I stopped drinking coffee and milk and gluten-free bread, because I've noticed that the bread that I was eating in the morning was loaded with starch, and I completely forgot to read the ingredients. And I know that starches make me have bad inflammation. So that was another realization, another mistake of my part from being just so busy and then forgetting to pay attention to these things. So I've done that. I've been just having so much soup, lots of herbs, lots of teas. And after a day or two from doing that, you'll notice that your energy will start coming back to you. Well, first of all, you start feeling better, and then you start, you know, feeling that you have more energy to do things. And I noticed this by getting kind of excited about things that I want to get done. So I will think about like things I want to write on my blog, or videos I want to do for back pain boot camp, or just future project, and I get really excited about those things. And so I use that time to kind of visualize the things I want to do, and I visualize them in a positive image. So I will think about myself getting back to exercising, getting back to filming my videos. I will use that visualization to harness more energy for myself. I include visualization in my morning meditation. So after I do the mindfulness meditation, which helps me so much relax my body, and it helps me calm down the pain for hours. After that, I do visualization, and I will think about all of the things that I want to get done and all of my future goals. And I'll try to really feel how positive that will make me feel. And that really gets me kind of back into feeling energetic again and not want to be under the covers. So these are kind of the fundamentals, but But there are things that you can also use, that I use to speed up the recovery and then get me back on my feet again. One thing in particular are success stories. So when you're reading success stories, they just give you that excitement and that hope, and then you feel so enthusiastic about the future, right? And you want to achieve the things that those people have achieved. And I think that that's such an amazing way of giving your body the energy that it needs to conquer chronic pain, you know, because if you've been just getting so much negative opinions, then how else are you gonna get that energy? It's like you feel that you're doomed, that you're never gonna get better. But when you see those people and you see that they're working out and they're playing sports and they're happy, and then they had really bad chronic illnesses but they have gotten better, you get that energy from them. So I really, really encourage you to read reviews, success stories, anywhere, like every day if you can do it, you know, because it will give you that energy and it will give you the hope to keep fighting every day, you know, to just not give up on yourself. And the other thing that really gets me going is just moving my body. So you guys know that I love working out, you know, I'm a strength coach, but I have noticed that every single time that I moved my body, it didn't matter what I did. You know, it could be yoga, it could be weightlifting, it could be just body weight exercising, stretching, anything. It will really, really help me feel so much better afterwards. I would feel this great energy. I'll feel alive again. You know, you could really use any sort of exercise that works for you and that really gives you that amazing feeling afterwards. And for me, it's always been strength training. I love challenging my body. I just love how it activates my muscles. I feel so much better afterwards, and I feel that everything is working. I can connect with my muscles, my joints, you know, and it just gives me that. It's really hard to explain, but I think that exercise helps so much. And for myself, I've also noticed that when I'm exercising, I'm not thinking about anything else. So it's like a meditation for me. I'm just focusing on myself and the exercises I'm doing, and if I'm listening to music, then I'm just listening to music, but I completely disconnect from everything. And just that experience alone makes me look forward to exercise every single day. And even when I'm in pain, I will do anything, you know, like if my hip hurts, I will be doing my upper body. I will find a way to move. It doesn't matter what it is, I will find a way to move. And it's an amazing way to connect with your body. And the other thing is that you feel that you're doing something great for yourself, right? Because you're exercising, and that also kind of reflect back on you to make you feel better about yourself. Of course, if you're feeling really like down, depressed, or if you're having dangerous thoughts, then you have to tell someone from your family to just, you know, let them know that you're experiencing a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, because it's not good to be alone in it. It's just not good. So, and of course there are groups like these where you connect with people and, you know, you have that sense of community, but these people are all online. They're not there with you at home. And when you need help, it's so important to reach out to somebody, either a family member or friend who lives close by, and somebody who you could reach out to if you need help. I just want to stress again, like, don't be too harsh on yourself. Be kind to yourself. If you want to rest, just do it. If you want to be in bed, stay in bed all day because you're feeling so much pain, do it for that day. And then use that opportunity not to kind of dig yourself deeper into that depression and that darkness, but use that time to empower yourself. So you want to do meditation, you want to listen to calming music, journal, cook, you know, bake something. You can do yoga, you can do your makeup, you know, anything that just makes you feel good at that time and that gives you the energy to get back on your feet again. So I really hope that these tips help you, you know, and if you can just incorporate one of them for now and then see how you feel. And of course, if you have any more questions, just let me know. You can comment below this video. And you guys, if you have questions, please post them on the group. And every week I will be answering the questions here. So I cannot wait to connect with all of you. And I hope you have a great weekend. Bye-bye.